5,735 pounds. This is the brand new, at the time of this filming anyway, 2606S Rockwood Ultralite here at Haylett RV of Coldwater, Michigan. For you YouTube type folks, I leave you a link that says check for price and availability down in that link there. It'll show you what we have in stock, how it's equipped, and what we're asking with current discount packages. At the time of this filming, this is a brand spanking new floor plan, and it broke the mold at Rockwood. Also very, very popular in a way that you're going to start seeing the Ultra series look more like this. Rockwood has always really defined themselves as really the only true luxury ultralight on the market, and this is definitely the face of something that looks good right here. Currently, at the time of this filming, the 2706 and the 2606 are the only two that have this new nose and frame design. This will start rolling through the other models, but you know, this is a late season thing. This is a late season model. It didn't exist in early 17s. So basically they decided we're gonna go ahead and just jump right ahead and make this the next generation. So in a sense, this is a sneak preview of what the others will look like, but keep in mind that could be over a year before the others are updated. So it looks very much like a Rockwood Signature series up front with this gorgeous diamond-shaped windshield. You got a 3/4 nose cap up front that still maintains the good stone guard down below. That's something some ultralights with caps leave out. Being a Rockwood, we still have the nicer luxury things like the slam latch baggage doors, the magnetic holdbacks. Now, this has a drop frame storage compartment. If you look up front, the chassis itself actually drops down, just like a big luxury fifth wheel. And that gives you easily one of the biggest pass-through storage spaces possible in something like this. You can see I threw the 30-pound double propane tank cover, the big spare tire hard shell cover in here, and it's still dwarfed by just how big this is. And you can see all that aluminum structure in there. This is a fully aluminum structured RV, built to keep the weight down, the quality up, and built to be a long-term ownership unit. If it's something where like you're looking for this to be your last RV, you're looking at the right type of, this is the right grade of trailer for that. The Ultra series does have an enclosed forced air heated underbelly for extended season RVing. They're also pretty big into their lamination at Rockwood. They build this thing solid. Now, if you can't pound on the side of a slide wall or the roof or the rear wall like that, it doesn't mean it's a bad RV. It means that it could be, and you have to do some more research to determine how they're built. I don't have to worry about that on a laminated product because it thumps back. I know exactly how that's built. Now, their utility station in the back makes perfect sense. You've got all of your hookups, water, sewer, TV, electric, everything in one spot away. Like that way you don't have to like drag cables up 20 feet to the front of the trailer. It just makes sense here. I want to talk real quick about Rockwood suspension because that's a huge dollar difference on any Rockwood RV. They spend at least $500 more per axle on their trailers than anybody else. The only other brand to use an independent Torflex suspension system is Airstream. So that should give you an idea of the level of equipment that we have in here. I'm going to duck down to keep that sun from blinding us so we don't get blinded by the light. While we're down here, you can sort of see the tip of that max air cover just sticking up over the roof line there. Rockwoods come with the bigger luxury fifth wheel fan in their bathrooms, and that gives you better airflow, not just in the bathroom, but the whole house. It takes only 2 minutes for that bigger fan to recycle every ounce of air in the living cabin of this RV. That's pretty impressive. You'll find full-length LED lights under their pitch adjustable awning. Now, this rear bathroom, the layouts like this, from whoever happens to be building it, they're fairly popular. You know, you can see there's a lot of brands that have a layout like this. They're not going to have the bedroom closet slide of a Rockwood, nor are they going to have the nice outside, I don't know, call it tailgate station. Now, the trick with this layout is a lot of outside kitchens are really popular. But this version of an outside or a rear bathroom cannot have a nice outside kitchen. But Rockwood doesn't have that problem because they have this nice giant grill mounting area here, and you see your propane connections actually up above the skirt level. It's protected inside the trailer so it's not subject to road spray and debris down there. You can mount a TV outside if you want to. The grill comes with a little work table that goes with it, and that's all under your awning with your speakers and everything. So you have the benefits really of an outside kitchen to an extent in a trailer that can't have one otherwise. Windy day like today, it's nice to talk about friction hinge doors. Also, wider doors. Rockwood uses a 4-inch wider door so that a grown adult American can just fit through the door without having to walk in backwards and sideways and upside down and inside out. And if you can do that, then you're probably a character from a Dr. Seuss book. Closing the door behind me, pardon me. There are different decors available. This is called the Winston decor with maple wood tones and plank print flooring. All of this cosmetic stuff can be different on the one that we have in stock. Keep that in mind. We could have one with darker wood. We could have one with different fabric, with different flooring. Rockwood is one of the few brands to give you more choices than just the sofa. You know, they give you a lot of different choices so that you can really tailor this to your own wants and needs. Let's start from the top and work our way down because we have a lot to cover. This is actually a slight barreled ceiling. This does have a 2-inch arch on it. And what that does is it's not necessarily giving you a ton of extra interior space. It just makes it feel open in here. It opens it up just enough. Again, fully walk-on laminated roof. It's very heavy duty. Their cabinet doors are all hardwood doors. You can pound on them all the same. And if you're worried about me pounding on the roof of this trailer, you should be more worried about the ones where I can't do that, because I couldn't hurt this thing with my little chicken arm computer guy hands if I wanted to. Centralized air conditioning and in-floor ducted heating. In the lightweight world, the central air in this size is normal. The central floor ducted heating is about 50-50. You got to kind of look out for that. The thing, though, is this uses the same AC duct system as their big luxury fifth wheels. You might notice that there's actually 2 AC runs in these trailers to give you better airflow. Now, the check-in team beat me here. Normally, when I'm sitting on this sofa, I'd be looking right across to a nice high-def flat screen, but they already managed to pull that out before I could get to this trailer. We've had so many coming in, I just can't keep up. But as we start looking down, you see we've got a nice Furrion soundbar. We've got our AM, FM, CD, DVD, Bluetooth player. We've also got some excellent storage going on here. And I don't know if it's these smoky glass inserts or what, but that has such a residential look and feel to this entertainment center. I can't even... That's the thing with Rockwoods. They're done so well, you can't even say exactly what it is that you like about them. You just go, man, I like that. You know, it just jumps at you. Again, the trailer we have in stock could be different from this one. For instance, we've upgraded to hardwood door panel inserts here so that these match your kitchen cabinets. And you'll notice they didn't chintz out. It's not just the upper cabinets are the nicer raised panel hardwood. It's the lowers and everything. That cabinet door doesn't actually do anything more for you than a flat panel door. It's not functionally better. It's cosmetically better. It looks more solid. It just feels good. Normally, I'd look at this and say, wow, they really went chintzy on the countertop space here. But they did 3 things to compensate for that. 1, they have standard solid surface countertops. 2, that allows for a recessed sink. And then 3, that allows for a recessed stove. So that gives us full flush mount counter space. Actually, no, I'm sorry, there's 4 things they did to compensate for that. Because before I forget, they include with it here this giant sink or countertop extension right here. And this is the same solid surface material that you get on your countertop over here, so they match. I've seen some brands where they'll give you a big countertop extension like this, but the problem is it's like the Formica topped T-molded countertop, and don't get me wrong, it functions just fine. It doesn't match. It doesn't look good the same. They did a great job down here of leaving you a place for a wastebasket. Well, that's a nice thing. This is a rear bath with a really nice kitchen, which is not usually the case. And you'll notice we've got plywood constructed drawers here on full glides. Nicer stuff, again, like you'd find in a fifth wheel. You're looking at fifth wheel grade construction in a truly half-ton towable travel trailer. 5,735 pounds, that's half-ton towable all day long. They've included overhead storage in the slide out, where some brands, most frankly, will tend to leave that out. And you'll notice that all of your windows are tinted and can open for airflow, including the ones on the sides of the slide out. And those are your big airflow windows. Because wind is going to hit the nose of this trailer and want to whip down the sidewall. Well, you've got a hard 90-degree bend. You know, the wall comes down and you got a 90-degree bend. That's a hard windbreak. It's an aerodynamic nightmare, but it works in your favor in this case because it's sucking air into the trailer to give you a nice cool breeze. I also love the fact that this has a big, wide, welcome home bedroom door that normal American-sized folks like me who are carrying a little too much weight around the midsection can fit through just fine. We've got a Serta mattress up front here so you can sleep nice at night. Both sides of the bed have nice big wide stands with power outlets so you can run your CPAP machines and everything. And you notice that front window doing its job and just billowing in a whole ton of light in here. In case you're wondering, you say, well, they left a closet out over there. They only did one closet. The goofballs forgot something. No, that's kind of one of those areas where, once again, Rockwood goes above and beyond the industry standard here. This is a fifth wheel sized wardrobe slide out. All your big closet storage space is here. This is an extra thing Rockwood does in this floor plan that, to my knowledge, is matched by absolutely no one. Wardrobe slides are not extremely common in travel trailers. They tried a bunch. Every manufacturer tried to do a bunch of wardrobe slides back in 2011 when this thing first showed up. And it was Rockwoods that really held on and did the best. But that's pretty normal. Rockwoods usually hold on and do the best. TV prepped up here, by the way. Turning back around, what I do like about this is how nice and wide open this floor plan is. Rear bathrooms usually have a major deficiency, and that's there's no good seating across in the entertainment center. You can see that is most definitely not the case here. And if you're sitting at the dinette, another benefit you have with this floor plan is you can release the TV bracket here, and bang, the TV can kind of swing out to wherever you want. And when the TV's not there, when the TV's there, it's less obvious. Now that the TV's not here, it's a little more obvious. There's tons of storage behind that. They didn't waste that. You could easily use that for, like, hats or, I don't know, anything you want. I like how that locks in place, too. It really doesn't, like, it's not going to flop and bounce around. Here's another nice thing. Grandparents, moms, dads. Grandparents anytime, but moms and dads, if your kids are in their teens, I don't think you should get a bunkhouse, personally. If they're all, like, 14 and up, or say, I don't think you should get a bunkhouse, because the average person in this business is going to finance their RV for 10 or 12 years. That's most buyers, so maybe this applies to you. Probably, but maybe not. Well, after 3 or 4 years, the kids are probably going to be done camping with you, more often than not. But you've got a 12-year loan, and you've still got 8 years to go on that. Now, you could trade the thing in, but depending on how much money you put down, you might not be at an equity point yet. You might not be at a break-even point. So, get a couples camper with a big hide-a-bed and a dinette you could fold down. If your kids are in their teens, they can set up their own bed. And if they don't like it, they can sleep in a tent. They're in their teens. They want their independence. Give it to them, you know? Now, here's what's cool about this floor plan. When the hide-a-bed's open, it opens to about that bathroom door wall right there. It does not block the floor plan. And I point that out because that is not how most RVs are built. Hide-a-beds were not an original thing in RVs. They had jackknife fold-down sleeper sofas. Well, the floor plans were built for that. So a lot of times you'll see a kitchen counter that extends right up here because they weren't built for a giant trifold hide-a-bed. So when you open a trifold hide-a-bed, more often than not, you stop people from being able to walk through the floor plan. This floor plan does not have that deficiency. This is a modern floor plan made with modern ideas and means. And Rockwood always is always the best at their rear bathrooms. Rockwood bathrooms are probably the best in the industry, period. And that's a bold statement to say. Don't think I just throw that out there willy-nilly. We carry so many brands here, but I'm sorry. There's just nobody else that's giving you a giant fifth wheel walk-in shower with heavy-duty dedicated floor-to-ceiling linen space like this. An extra little, light window here in the bathroom. Big foot flush stool. Lots of room to get dressed. The bigger fifth wheel fan and an ultralight. And this, remember, includes that max air cover. You can see the fins up there. There's just nobody doing that. You know, they are absolutely best in class in that way. But I believe that every trailer is the best for a different reason. I truly do, and I've seen that. I actually was just down at Forest River today. I went through the Cherokee RV plant, and they do some things there that within their class nobody else is doing either. But, you know, every product is built with a different buyer, a different purpose in mind. Trailers, like people, have a personality. Some personalities mesh. Some personalities don't. That's why I carry so many different brands here. If you don't, like, if you're looking for an RV and we don't have it, it doesn't exist. It's just that simple. We carry so many different brands of everything. It just doesn't exist. And within the ultralight world, there is no one of a higher caliber than Rockwood. There's other amazing lightweights, and there's other extremely well-built, reliable lightweights, but there's nobody at this amenity level. If you think of RVs like a car, there's an LS, an LT, an LX. Rockwood is the true LX of the lightweight world. There's other nice trailers, but there's nobody that goes to the level that these guys do. That's why I'm really proud to be able to offer them. That's why they're the #1 overall RV for, number one overall ultralight. total combined #1 ultralight on the market year after year after year after year. So whether it's hitches, pieces, parts, financing, truck and trailer package deals, RV delivery, or anything else in between, all I ask is if you found this video useful, you give us a call. You literally have nothing to lose by letting us give you a quote. Nothing. Absolutely nothing, except maybe money, you know, but nobody wants to do that. Give you the opportunity to not lose your money. Give us a call. Take care, stay safe, have fun, and happy camping, everyone.